This is the panel. This bolts to the fender here and to the radiator support here. So I'm going to trim right here to clear the frame horn and the steering box. I'm going to start at this line, but I might have to creep up to this line here, but I want to cut it as little as possible, so I'm going to start with a small cut and then go bigger. But somebody's cut this slot in here in the past. I don't know why they cut that, but we're going to cut just this little corner out to start with and see how it fits. So this is after the cut. Alright, here it is fit in, and this corner right here has to come off because it has to twist back in there like this. This is supposed to be bolted to radiator support. So, and the whole reason I'm doing this is because I don't know the angle of this radiator support. Is it straight up and down, or how is it? So I'm trimming this off and getting it bolted in so I can find out what angle, because right now I've only got one bolt in this radiator support and it could tilt forwards or backwards, whatever, and I'm trying to make sure that I get it at the right angle. So let's make one more cut. Here's the panel fitted in. As you can see, I cut a little bit too much because I didn't realize the angle that it was going in. Of course, I got this piece, I can weld this piece back in, no problem. So we can fix that minor issue if I want to. I mean, it's not that bad, it doesn't look that bad, and it's going to be behind the grill, nobody ever see it. But if I want to fix it, I can. So I guess now we're going to go to the other side and trim the other side the same way so we can get it in there, and that way we can figure out how to make our mounting points. So that's what we're going to do. Now this, I don't know if you can see inside there, that fits pretty good. This side over here needs to come up quite a bit. So we got to make our adjustments to do that. So we'll get that here and we'll fit it in. Alright, I'm going to trim this. This is the driver's side inner fender. My radiator support is cut almost this high, and this is where the steering box is. So we're going to cut along this line here, probably cut down from the line just a little bit, just to make sure we don't trim too much, and make a couple of cuts. But this is we're starting with the driver's side panel because it's pretty much jacked up anyway, so if we mess it up, it's no big deal. But we're going to trim it down and see how close we can make it to looking right. I measured it. I'm going to cut up to this line here to about right here, and that'll get us past the power steering box and the hoses. So I'm going to try that. Alright, we got our cut made, and we're going to go fit it in and see how it works out. Alright, I just checked it out, and I need to cut it back to this line here to clear the control arm. So we're going to make us another little cut. So we got our cut made, and I'm gonna go try it and see what happens. Alright, so after double checking again, I have to notch to this line to clear the upper control arm. Here's the inner fender all trimmed up and installed. It fits really tight. Real pleased with it. And it really sturdied up the front end. So you see the difference. So we're gonna get the other inner fender and trim it up and get it installed. Here's our initial cut on our passenger side fender, our inner fender. So we'll fit this in and see where else we need to trim at. Alright, we need to cut this little corner out right here. The control arm is hitting it. Probably gonna have to cut into here too, but I don't want to cut that far yet. We're gonna just sneak up on it. Try to get us fitting tight as we can. Alright, so we need to notch that part out for the control arm. Sneaking up on it. We're getting it. Alright, we got this cut done. We're going to go do a trial fit and see how it does. Here's the next cut line marked. So we'll get it cut out. Next cut here. We'll go try this and see if it works out. I hope this will be the last trimming right here. I think we got it. We'll see. So we'll go ahead and trim this off and do hopefully the final fitting. Alright, let's go try this thing out, see what happens. Here it is, all fitted in. I think I did a pretty good job of getting it tight, not trimming any more than necessary. And it's like I said, it looks really good. I like that. That works real nice. So I'm trying to decide if I want to try to fit this this panel right here, which goes up under all this bracing right here, and it would have to be notched out for the frame rails right in here somewhere. but again, I think it would sturdy up the front end quite a bit more even with it notched out. Don't think it will be too hard to fit in there. We'll think on that for a minute, see what we figure out.